Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Chelsea, and today I am starting another weekly reading vlog. I am back vlogging Monday to Sunday. We shall see how this goes. So it is Monday today. Happy Monday. It is the first full week of June. I mean, technically last week was a pretty full week. We started on Tuesday, but this week, Monday to Sunday, is June. So I have started like 3 of my books, I think. So I'm just going to talk you through them. I have started A Curse So Dark and Lonely audibly. I have got like 7 hours left of that. I'm on like chapter 11. I'm enjoying it again. It is a reread for me, although this time I'm listening to it audibly instead of reading it physically, and I'm enjoying it just as much, which is pretty good. I have officially started Amari and the Night Brothers by B.B. Alston. I am this far in, which is pretty good. I'm on page like 170, so I'm not far off halfway, and I'm actually really surprised at how much I'm enjoying this. I was a bit unsure, seeing as I'm reading this for the prompt of reading outside your comfort zone and reading a genre you don't usually read or something like that for Clearurshit and or Whateverthon. I don't have the prompts in front of me, so can't really remember. But yes, this is a middle grade fantasy, and the genre is something I always read, but middle grade is not something that I am particularly comfortable reading. It's not something that always like speaks to me, I guess. I just haven't read a middle grade properly in a very long time. I have some on my shelves, I just haven't read them. But yeah, I'm really loving this, and this cover is just stunning. Love it. So I'm pleasantly surprised with this. And then the other thing that I've started is Small Places by Matthew Samuels. So this was kindly sent to me by Matthew, so thank you very much for that. It also came with this stunning bookmark, which I just absolutely love, and it's got foiling and it's double-sided and it matches the book so well. So this isn't included in my TBR for anything. I'm subbing this in for the indie / self-published for Whateverthon, because originally I had put The Shadow of the Gods by John Gwynne down because I bought it from an indie store, which was The Broken Binding, and I didn't want to be buying a load more books, although I have just spent a chunk of money on ASOS, but I haven't bought clothes in like a year, so justified. But yeah, so this one is an arc, I guess. It's not released yet. It releases in August, I want to say, but it just says, the best of intentions, the blackest of magic. Jamie's a lonely, anxious kid when he has a run-in with a witch in a remote Somerset village. He's almost forgotten about it 13 years later when unpredictable storms and earthquakes hit England, and that's the least of his worries. Suffering from anxiety, terrible flatmates, and returning to his family home after his mother is diagnosed with cancer, he's got a lot on his mind. But Melusine, the witch of flesh and blood, lures him back with the offer of cold hard cash in exchange for his help investigating the source of the freak weather. Something's messing with the earth spirit Gaia, and Mel means to find out who or what it is. As they work together, travelling to the bigoted Seelie Court and the paranoid Unseelie Court, meeting stoned fauns and beer-brewing trolls, Jamie must reconcile his feelings about the witch's intentions and methods, all while handling grief, life admin, and one singly uptight estate agent. So it sounds pretty good. I requested this from the author, and the bits that stuck out and like caught my attention was that last paragraph about the fauns and the Seelie and the Unseelie Court and the beer brewing trolls. I'm really interested to see how that is like done. But yeah, I don't usually gravitate towards books that are set in the UK because I live in the UK and I like to read about other places. And it's very rare, actually, I think personally, in the books that I have found, that where I find a book that is supposedly set in normal UK. So obviously, like, there's A Dark Shade of Magic, which is essentially set in London, but that is like a very loose grip on London as far as I'm aware. Obviously, I haven't read that yet. It is on my TBR for this month, but yeah. So I'm actually enjoying this. I'm on chapter 7, which is page 80, so I'm not 100 pages in yet. It has made me chuckle a couple of times. I don't know. We'll see. I am enjoying it so far though, which is the main thing. Just need to see how the rest of it plays out. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. So reading plans for this week. I would love to get further in Amari. I would love to finish it if I could. we'll see how the week goes. I haven't read anything yet and I have like 15 minutes until the end of my work day. I would love to read more of Small Places, but I have put it down for the minute just because I was getting really into Amari. I won't probably listen to any more of Curse So Dark and Lonely this week unless I just decide to put it on in the background while I'm doing something like cleaning or washing or work. But at the minute I'm back on a Gilmore Girls binge. It's like the 7th time I've watched it and I'm rewatching it. What else? I would love to start Stardaughter this week if I could, because it's the only book that I've actually already tried to read before and I'm not sure about it. I didn't finish it last time. I kind of had to put it down, so I feel like I just need to push through that one and then hopefully it'll get better afterwards, but if it doesn't then I can read something better after. That is the plan. Don't really know what else. I don't really want to set a load of plans, if I'm honest. I have said, I don't remember where I've said it, but I did say that I was thinking about rolling over The Empire of Gold by Asao Shokuborti because I was meant to finish that last month and I didn't. It was the only book I didn't finish last month actually, which I am very impressed with. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna see how it goes. I do have a habit of just picking up books, starting them, putting them down again and picking something else up. So maybe we'll use that to our advantage. And we'll just kind of keep trying to pick up books and just reading a bit of it. I don't know, but we shall see. But I will catch up with you in a bit. I'm hoping to take part in some reading sprints throughout this week on different people's channels, but we'll see. Sometimes I do really well in those sprints, sometimes I don't. It's just depending on the day. But yeah, I'll leave this here. I will probably be back tomorrow. I can't imagine that I'll be back today. We are going out tonight for some food with one of Jack's friends, which will be quite nice. So I can't imagine I'm going to get a lot of reading done today, but we'll see. And I'll be back probably tomorrow now with an update of how tonight went and whether I've actually read anything. Hello everyone and happy Wednesday. My eyes look really sore because hay fever life, but I didn't talk to you yesterday because I just was having a bad hay fever spell as well. Today is a little bit less bad, which is fantastic, but still sniffy and sneezing every 5 seconds. But we carry on. And my battery's flashing, so let's do this really quick. So I'm over 200 pages in Amari. Hopefully I can finish this today. I'm over 100 pages in The Vanishing Stair. Don't know if I even mentioned that in this starting vlog on Monday, but I'm now 100 pages into that, which is fantastic. Yesterday we ended up going to Jack's mum's house. We had chili and knockoff Doritos and we went for a walk and it was a nice little 3k walk. It was just so nice to be out and doing other things. Hay fever is kicking my butt. That's pretty much my update. I'm hoping that my fairy loot arrives today so that I can film, edit and upload all in one day, which is not what I wanted to do, but it's what's going to happen because my Lumicrate arrived on Monday but my fairy loot is yet to show, so that's fun. So I need to put this battery on charge so that it's ready for me to film later on. But yeah, that is pretty much my update. There's not a lot to update you on, so I'm going to leave this here, go charge my battery, and then maybe I'll be back in the evening with an update. We shall see. Or maybe I'll finish something. That would be fantastic, but we shall see. Hello everyone and happy Thursday. Thursday today? Yeah, happy Thursday. I'm here. I haven't really done any reading. That's fine. Last night we ended up going to meet up with some friends and have fish and chips, which was quite nice and different. My video went up yesterday, which was my box battles for May, so if you haven't checked it out yet I'll link it up here for you. But I have book mail, so this will be Realm Breaker by Victoria Aveyard. So I already own the Waterstones exclusive edition, but I also had to get the Fairy Loot edition. So this is upside down, I can already tell because I can see the barcode, but let's just have a look. So the cover is still the same. We've got grey sprayed edges on this one. A little bit sad that they're not glittery. It is also signed, which is awesome. And is there anything under the dust jacket? Oh, that's a nice addition. So we have this sword foiling, which is pretty cool. Okay, I like that a lot. I can't wait to read this. I now own 2 copies of this book. I didn't really know, so I bought the Waterstones one, which is actually just here behind me. So I bought the Waterstones edition because I didn't realise that Fairy Loot were doing their own edition, but they actually look like the Fairy Loot edition looks a little bit skinnier than this one, which is bonkers because I think they're the same size. But I now own 2 copies of this, which I'm not mad about. Now I need to choose one to read. My original plan was to get this one because I saw it was signed, bought this one straight away, pre-ordered it ages ago, and then see what the Fairy Loot one was like, and then, you know, keep the one I preferred. But now I can't return it to Waterstones, so we'll just have to see. But yeah. Oh, that's quite good. It's a nice bit of book mail. The lad who delivers my homies parcels seems to recognise me now, which is fun. He came yesterday with my Fairy Loot box, and then came again today with this, and then just waved at me through the window as I was doing the washing up, so that's fun. So yes, today's Thursday. I feel as though I'm seriously failing this Whateverthon, as well as, like, pretty much as spectacularly as I failed Do the Thingathon, which is fantastic. I mean, as I keep saying, I have started 3. What am I currently reading? I think it's 3. No, I have started 4. I've started 4 of the books on my Whateverthon at TBR, and I just have not finished any of them. However, I have like 7 hours of A Cursed Dark and Lonely left to listen to, and I think I might do some cleaning today or over the next couple of days, so maybe I'll listen to it then. I don't really know though, don't hold me to that. Amari and the Night Brothers, I just keep picking it up. I'm currently on 254. I don't remember if that's where I was yesterday, but I'm almost, I've got just over 100 pages. There's 375 pages, I think, so I've got like 120 pages left of this. So if I could just sit down and finish it, I would get it done. That would be great. The Vanishing Stairs, I said the other day, I'm over 100 pages on now. I just need to keep up that momentum with that book. And then we have Small Places, which I spoke to you about probably at the start of this vlog, and I haven't picked it up this week, so I'm still in the same place, which is great. I just need to like sit down and pick things up and read, but my issue is at the minute my attention is all over the place, so I don't know, like I've just noticed that this week especially my time on my phone has just skyrocketed, and every night this week we've gone out, which is absolutely bonkers to think, bearing in mind like this time last year we were locked down in our house and we couldn't see anyone. But yeah, it's just a little bit mad. It's quite nice seeing people again. As I've probably said throughout this vlog, on Monday we went and met up with a friend and had food. On Tuesday Jack's mum cooked for us, which was really, really nice, and then we went on a walk, and then yesterday we had fish and chips. So today I think we're staying in, which is probably for the best. And then Jack is out on Saturday evening and Sunday evening, so it'll just be me, but I think he's going to be here during the day. So maybe we'll clean the cars or something, I don't know. My car really needs a good wash, if I'm completely honest. But yeah, those are my plans. I'd love to finish some stuff, because once I finish, because I've started 4 books, what I kind of want to do is when I finish one, I will pick up another one on my TBR. And if that's the case, then, and I can finish 4 books, I don't know when I'll finish these 4 books, but if I could, then I could pick up like another 4 books and just keep doing that, because there are a total of what, like 10 books on this list, I think, that I need to read, and I haven't put any of them onto my spreadsheet, and I'm actually gutted because, like I keep saying, this is the first full week of June and I just feel like I should have finished at least one thing by now, and I haven't. So that's the aim for this week, is to finish at least one thing. Let's see if I can. But I'm going to leave this here for now, and hopefully I'll come back to you at some point. Hopefully I get some reading done and I can actually write in pen in my book, because currently it's all, I don't even know if you can pick that up on camera, you probably can, just all of the boxes are filled in with pencil so that I can rub them out and write in real pen, so that's quite cool. And then I can obviously, as I go, because of, I think majority of these books actually tick off multiple things, so once I finish, like Amari ticks off 2 prompts from Whateverthon and 2 prompts from Clearurshit, so even that, like, that crosses off like so many boxes already, which is awesome. So yeah, I just kind of need to pick it up and get gone. I need to concentrate on the books actually that like cross off the most prompts on my thing. So for me that's probably like Amari and the Night Brothers, A Curse So Dark and Lonely, that covers 2 prompts for Whateverthon and 1 for Clearurshit as well. What else covers multiple prompts? A Darker Shade of Magic does, 2 on Whateverthon, and it's in Clearurshit as well. Most of these are like 2 for Whateverthon and 1 for the other one, which is pretty good. I believe These Violent Delights crosses off the same prompts, 2 from one, 1 from the other. Shadow of the Gods does 1 from each. Black Coast does 1 from each. So there are things. I'm just a little bit now. But it's also, I could also, if it came to it, and I'm not able to complete Star Daughter for the title Last Letter becomes the first letter of the new title, I could change that for Small Places because that is an S as well. So, you know, there are ways around things, which is fantastic. But I'm gonna stop babbling and I am going to carry on with work, and yeah, also probably do some washing, get some stuff done. I have a meeting in an hour, oh no, in half an hour, so better get wriggle on. I have so much tidying to do. Oh, I'll show you the carnage that is my bookshelves currently. 1 second. So if it sounds like there is an airplane going off, it's because the PlayStation is on and it does this, but this is all of the stuff. How stunning, from the May book box battles. I've already linked it, so like I said, go check it out if you haven't already. But how stunning is some of this stuff? This is a book sleeve. Wow, just wow. I think it's some amazing stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this here for now, hopefully come back to you in a bit, and hopefully I'll have read something. We shall see. I mean, if BookTube could complete multiple reading prompts, I would be winning at life, because I watch so much BookTube, it's unbelievable, because I just put it on in the background when I work. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Hello everyone, and happy Friday. Yes, the weekend is tomorrow. Well, the weekend is from like 5 o'clock this evening, but I actually have a reading update. I managed to finish Amari last night in the reading sprints with A Frolic Through Fiction, which was great. I gave it 4 stars. It just scraped a 4 stars for me. Like, it is like the lowest 4 stars I think I've given this year, but 4 stars nonetheless. I was actually really just impressed with this story, if I'm honest. It's a middle grade and I gave it 4 stars. Like, what? So this completed the prompts of Out of Your Comfort Zone and POC Rep, both in the character and in the author, which is fantastic. And for Clearurshit, it covered featuring a magical object, because that was right, this globe was magical. So that's the main thing. And there was also like other magical items. It's a whole bureau of supernaturalness. So obviously there are like magical books and shoes and sticks, all sorts of things. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I will say one thing though. I don't really comment on stuff like this, but the editing process of this book, I feel as though it's just like a little bit lax, because I don't know, it could just be my edition, my copy, I don't know, but there were like a couple of parts throughout the story where sentences would be missing a word, so that would like completely rip me out of the story, because as someone who does proofreading and stuff, it just makes you kind of go, huh? That doesn't make sense. But otherwise the story was great. I really liked Mari as a character. I thought she was really lovely. I loved how like you just kept seeing her like constantly fight. Like, you shouldn't have to fight as hard as she did, but everything that got in her way, she just kept going. And I thought that was really inspirational, especially for a middle grade book. I thought that was really good. But yeah, that's finished. I also listened to more of A Curse So Dark and Lonely last night. So I have, I don't even know how much left. I didn't listen to that much, to be fair. I only listened to a little bit. But I have just over 6 hours left of it, and that's on 1.7 speed. And I am on chapter 16. I have like 8 seconds left of chapter 16. So that's good. Of 30, 40 of 60 chapters. Okay, so I'm a lot less. But the good thing about this book though, the good thing about A Curse so Dark and Lonely is that the chapters are really, really short. They are so short. But then I also went through a phase, and the reason I started listening to A Curse so Dark and Lonely was because after I finished Amari, I picked up Alice by Christina Henry. I got like 36 pages in and then put it down because I was like, well, this only completes one prompt, and we are in like the second week of Whateverthon, and Clearurshit, technically the first full week, and I was like, this only ticks off one prompt, so I need to kind of like read the books that are going to tick off multiple prompts. So I put this down, then started listening to A Curse so Dark and Lonely, then we started watching Loki, and I fell asleep to that because it was late. And then this morning I was like, I want to read, and I picked up A Darker Shade of Magic because my logic was, well, I need to read the books that cover multiple prompts, and I believe this covers like 3 prompts, like a lot of the books on my list. I'm only on page like 25. I've literally picked this up this morning. I'm reading it like on and off throughout like work when it's slow and stuff. So yeah, this will tick off multiple prompts. It is also a creator's fave. This is one of Jade's favourites, so you get a point for that, which is fantastic. Or like extra points, not 1 point. You get extra points for that. So yeah, I managed to pick up a lot yesterday, but I have mastered none of it. But I finished 1 book this month, so yeah, that is actually my first book I finished this month, so that's good. I'm hoping to finish at least something else over the weekend. I'm hoping that there's more sprints that I can actually take part in. I actually really enjoyed the sprints last night. I do feel as though personally I'm very hit or miss with my prompts, like with my sprints. Sometimes like I completely invest in the reading sprints and I like read throughout the whole thing and then take my break and like check my phone when they're nattering through, which is fine. And then sometimes I just turn it off because I get bored. I don't know what it is. It doesn't even really depend who it is, if I'm honest. I just have to be in that mood to like follow sprints. Oh, I keep getting that muddled, but that's fine. I'm absolutely like blabbering on. When are the next sprints? There's sprints tomorrow night on India's channel, so that's good. There's also sprints on Welsh Reader, so Rebecca's channel, tonight. Maybe we'll do that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Hopefully I'll get a ways through something at least today, and then tomorrow morning I'm getting up and going to Jack's mum's house and we're going for a walk, probably do about 6k in the morning again. We're going at 9:30 before it gets too warm, so that'd be nice. I'm doing washing, I'm doing boring things as well. I'm working. The joys of working from home is that you can do multiple things while you're meant to be working. And work, you're like, I can do my work, but also like when the washing machine finishes I can go and change that and put more washing in, which I really appreciate, if I'm honest. But I'm gonna stop blabbering on. I'm gonna leave this here. But yeah, that is what I've done. I have picked up 2 more books and finished 1, so my ratio is a little bit off, but that's fine. That's fine. And yeah, hay fever is still kicking my butt, so that's fun. But I will be back in a bit, hopefully with an update. If not, I will see you tomorrow morning. Hello again, I am back for another update. You would have just seen me put footage in of me building a tent with Jack. I don't know how much of it is actually usable footage, but you would have seen that. It's now been packed down, which I got out of because I got into work meetings, but I have got book mail, so I thought I'd open it with you lovely people because I very rarely open my book mail on camera. Yeah, kind of worked. So I know what this is. I had to order this twice. So I saw that these were back in stock as hardbacks, and you might be able to guess what I'm showing you. You might be able to guess what I'm about to say. But I saw that these were back in hardback, and that is the editions I wanted them in, and that is Skyward and Starsight. So this is the sequel. This is the second book, which I have not read yet, but I have read the first one, and I accidentally ordered 2 of Skyward. So the reason I got the hardbacks was because Amazon was selling Skyward for like £4.39, which is absolutely ridiculous. So I ordered that. Then I thought I ordered this one, but I didn't order this one. I ordered Skyward again, and then pre-ordered the third one, which I can't actually pronounce. Like I don't, Cytonic? I don't know how you say it. But yeah, I've pre-ordered that one, so then I had to return my second Skyward edition, and I had to reorder Starsight, but luckily they still had it, and I'm so happy that I've actually got the hardback editions because these are the ones I wanted. But I now have the paperback editions of the first 2 books, so I don't know what to do with them. I don't know whether to do something fun like a giveaway, because I loved the first book, so probably I'm hoping I'll love the second book and do like a bit of a sci-fi giveaway, or whether I'm gonna sell them. I don't really know, but I don't need 2 copies because they're just normal paperbacks. They're not signed. If they were signed it would be different, but yeah, so I need to fit this into my TBR somewhere soon, so I can actually read this, because the third book comes out in November. I'm just so glad I finally got them all in hardback, because that's what I wanted them in. I wanted them in hardback. Ugh, I don't know why it's so tricky, but yeah, this is literally a couple of minute update apparently of me talking about the hardback that I ordered. Right, I'm gonna leave this here now, and I haven't read anything different, so no reading updates, just book mail. Hello everyone, and happy Saturday. So it is a lot later. I usually update you in the morning, but it is currently 7:20 in the evening, mind. So I have had a full day, but I am officially sitting down to read, which is a good thing for the first time today. So today I have gone on a walk. I've done my food shop for the next week. What else have I done? I've had a nap because it's Saturday. Naps are allowed. And now I am on the Whateverthon sprints, and I am which are being hosted, sorry, by India from What India Read, Ro, I don't know Ro's channel actually, and Jade from JD Ray Reads. And yeah, this is the first sprint, so I thought I'd do a quick vlog update for you all. So I have done something. So I went through a very indecisive period of reading yesterday, and I couldn't decide what to read, so I ended up picking up, I don't remember if I said this, A Dark Shade of Magic, and then I've also picked up The Black Coast by Mike Brooks, and I am like 20 odd pages into The Black Coast, I think, and I'm not much further, if not less, into A Dark Shade of Magic. But I put on Twitter about an hour ago just asking, I'm going to be taking part in the sprints today, what should I read? And I put up The Vanishing Stair, The Black Coast and A Dark Shade of Magic, and this one. So I'm going to be reading this for the sprints tonight. I'm actually planning on paying attention to the sprints the whole time, which will be fantastic. So I've watched TV already. I don't know how long these sprints are going to go on for, but Jack's not coming home tonight. I can read for as long as the sprints go on, so that's my plan. So I'm going to stop this here. I will be back tomorrow for my final update as to where I get to. Maybe I'll come back later. I don't know. Stranger things have happened. And then tomorrow morning I need to wake up and edit this vlog, so that'll be fun. But yeah, that's everything for now. I'm going to leave this here. I might see you in a bit. I might see you tomorrow. You'll find out in this next clip. See you in a bit. Hello everyone and happy Sunday. I am here to do a wrap up really quickly before I head out the door. So my update, let's start with what I haven't touched in the past couple of days. I have got A Curse of Dark and Lonely on the go audibly. I updated that earlier in the vlog. I listened to a little bit of it. Still have many hours left, but I'm enjoying it. It's a great reread. I haven't touched Small Places by Matthew Samuels at all. I haven't read that at all this week. I plan to pick it up maybe next week. I'm not too sure. I haven't touched The Vanishing Stair since Tuesday, but that's okay. I finished Amari, which I have already updated you on. I also this week randomly picked up The Black Coast by Mike Brooks, which I did say I am on page like 22. I am really not far in at all. I just keep picking this up every now and again, like reading a page, putting it down, reading a page, putting it down. It's just one of them. It's not too bad. Getting through the way they talk to each other at the minute is a little bit tricky for me because they kind of talk about themselves in first person in conversation. So if I was talking to my sister, I would say like, do you think your sister feels blah blah blah? And it's really bonkers to get my head around because I'm not used to reading that, but I'm finally getting to, I say finally, I'm 22 pages in, I'm getting to a point where action seems to be kicking off at the very start, so I'm hoping it picks up from there. And then my update from last night is that I was reading A Dark Shade of Magic for the sprints last night, and I got to 155 pages, which is incredible. I read over 100 pages in the sprints. I'm really happy with where I got to. I think I'm going to take this with me today. I'm going to go sit next to a pool in Jack's mum's garden and sunbathe. That's why I've kind of got this swimming costume top thing. It's a swimming costume. It is a one piece. But it's quite nice. I think I could pass it off for a top if I'm completely honest. But anyways, I am not a fashion queen. So I think I'm going to take this with me and carry on reading, and yeah, I think today's going to be a really good day. Oh, I've just seen it out of the corner of my eye, I haven't touched Alice either from starting that on whatever day I started that on, so that's fantastic. But yeah, that is everything really. I hope you have enjoyed this vlog. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, really supports me and my channel. Let me know in the comments down below what you managed to read this week. How are you getting on with Whateverthon or Clearurshit or just your monthly TBR? Let me know, happy to have a chat. And if you want to see more of me, please consider subscribing down below and ringing that notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload new content. I currently upload on a Wednesday and on a Sunday, so be sure to stick around for more bookish content from me. But otherwise, that is everything for today's video. I hope you're having an amazing day. I hope you have a fantastic Sunday, and I will see you all soon in the next video. Bye!